And right now at 6, a rough night for school referendums.
Yes, every referendum on the ballot failed yesterday in southeastern Wisconsin. A majority of voters in Waterford, Wilmont, and Burlington said no to raising property taxes to fund school building improvement projects.
Now this comes as more than 90 districts have referendums on the ballot in April. TMJ4's Ben Jordan goes in depth to find out the message voters are sending.
We have opposing views from one another.
LuAnne and Mark Van Cleunen are a married couple who have very different perspectives on Pewaukee's upcoming school district referendum.
Well, it just keeps adding up.
Mark doesn't want to pay more property taxes.
It gets to be a big number after a while.
LuAnne thinks good schools increase property values.
I just don't see any downside to it. I mean, you have to maintain these schools, obviously.
The Pewaukee School District has a $28.5 million referendum on the April ballot. If it passes, the average homeowner in Pewaukee would pay an extra $100 a year in property taxes. Superintendent Mike Cady says it would cover necessary maintenance, like new roofs and floors at the high school, along with some big ticket items, one of which would be a new trade training room that hasn't been updated in half a century.
We hear it all the time from employers in the trades, and we totally agree. Not everybody needs to go to a 4-year college program.
Superintendent Cady says the reason they're going back to voters for the second time since 2018 is because the money the district gets from the state isn't nearly enough to pay for improvement projects without sacrificing expenses critical to a quality education in the classroom.
Many districts right now are dealing with structural deficits because of the funding that exists in the state right now. So if we're going to do these kinds of projects, we need the additional funding, and it's not otherwise available.
Cady is well aware some districts are going back to the drawing board after a few referendums in our area were rejected Tuesday by voters.
Were you surprised that those 3 failed?
Not necessarily. Maybe the communication wasn't where it needed to be. Maybe it's just not the projects that they think should be done.
The trend doesn't begin and end with yesterday's results. Department of Public Instruction data shows just 55% of school referendums passed last year, down from 80% the year before and 72% over the last decade.
What do you think voters are trying to say about this way of funding schools?
Well, I think a lot of it's going to be contextual to the community and how that community views things and what their needs are.
Superintendent Cady doesn't think voter decisions in other districts spell trouble for Pewaukee's chances. But if the split views between the Van Cleunens is any indication, it could be a contentious question at the polls.
I mean, sure, no one wants their taxes to go up, but yet you have to be smart about it too. And, you know, if the money is spent properly and investing in the schools and the children, I mean, how can that be not a good thing?
But the cost of living has gone up here in the last couple of years, and people are struggling. And I think that's part of the issue.
An issue facing several school districts as they try to get voters to invest in their future. Reporting in Pewaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.